Hello, guys. Welcome back to the part two of the things people should stop saying to mothers. My name is Immaculate Blake and I make videos from Lagos, Nigeria. If you enjoyed the part one and you would like me to actually continue doing this, please leave the comment in the comment section. And without further ado, let's get right into this part two. So, guys, you know how when you are not married, and you get into a relationship, then your spiritual awakening, for those who are actually spiritually awakened, like you are a conscious being. Okay, good. Grab a popcorn and a bottle of chilled Coke. When that phase of your life starts happening, there are no words to describe the changes, the self inquiry, the what ifs, the questioning, the guilt, the self pity, the solitude, the being a recluse. This phase is crazy, but it's also an interesting phase. Now, for those of you who actually know what I'm talking about, you actually know what I'm talking about. Great. Now, for those people who actually don't know what I'm talking about and you don't understand, but you're following me, just hang in there. I'm coming. I'll explain it in a few seconds. Now, when all this is happening, you just got into a relationship and it's as if you go AWOL. Nobody sees you, nobody hears from you. All of a sudden, the last people or the last person who heard about you actually heard, or you had a conversation and you had told the person, oh, I just met this lady, I just met this guy, we're trying to see, how we can go from just, where we are, the talking stage, to the next stage and the next stage. Good. Then what people will now come and tell you, that one, eh, they're now in a relationship now. They've forgotten about me. Oh God. Please, humans of the world, stop it. Stop it, especially the women. Just stop, because you don't know what is happening with this person. Remember, at the beginning, I had talked about when your spiritual awakening is happening, there are different phases, there are things you're experiencing. Good. Now, for some people, the people who didn't understand what I meant is there's a time in someone's life where you need to sit down and ask yourself uncomfortable questions, especially going into a relationship. The kind of relationship that it is not short term, it's not catching cruise and inshallah, it is long term commitment. Now, this is a different kind of relationship. If you don't know it, you don't know it. I'm not talking about one time fling or one night stand. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about long term commitment. You've been praying for it and now it's happening. When your friend is not anywhere to be seen, when she comes to your mind, send her a message. When he comes to your mind, give him a call, drop a message, and that's okay. If he or she reaches back to you, that's fine. If they do not, please remember them in your prayers. It could actually not even be a relationship matter. It could actually be something health related, family wise, education, or work. Are we good? We're on the same page? Good. Ride with me. When you get into a long term committed relationship, it is not child's play anymore. Your life is different. Your thinking is different. Your attitude to things becomes different because you are not just you anymore. You have someone you need to consider. You have someone you need to talk to about stuff. Now, I'm getting somewhere. You are starting from this level and you're going to this level and you're going to this level. It's a whole process. It's a learning process for both you and your partner. Now, for single people, please, if you are not on this level, Just watch this and be educated. There's no hard feeling. There's no, oh, because the person is in a relationship. No, 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 no. That's not the situation here. Okay? Now back to those in the relationship. You have this person, you have yourself, and you have work and other things. Okay, but let's focus on the relationship. You need to be considerate. You need to be open-minded. How does this apply to the topic of today? I'm getting there, okay? Ride with me. Now you've gone from dating, you're now engaged, and you're getting married. This is where what people come in. They're like, let me come and visit you now. We don't see you anymore. All of a sudden we see you. Where's your man from? Oh, where's your woman from? Show us picture now. This. Stop it. You guys just stop it. It's stressful. It's it's draining. It's just what's the other word? Exhausting. You guys should stop it. Let this person at their own time and pace be the one to come to you and be like, oh, this happened to me. This is going to happen soon, or maybe sometime in the future. And be genuinely happy for them. If you feel like you guys are still tight, like your relationship is not rocky, then you can now come and be like, okay, I felt like this when you were nowhere to be found. I tried reaching you, yada yada yada, no response. And let them be the one to now finally open up and share with you and be like, this was happening. And you guys can just hug and kiss from left to right cheek and just drink cold water and be fine. Life should be simple, not complicated. For someone like me, I'm a jealous friend. I invest a lot in my friendship. I'm not the best of best friends, but I dey try. And as I grow, I make it known to my friends that, look, I'm a jealous friend though. If you feel like you want to go and be tight with Auntie B, no problem. But just know that you're still here in my heart. But while you're being tight with Auntie B, don't come and make me feel like I wasn't there. Oh, good. Moving on. Once a woman gets into a long-term committed relationship, she's no longer single. A woman or a man, they are no longer single. Their priorities would change. Yes, as an individual, whether we like it or not, change is constant. Change is actually constant. You don't expect them to be living that single life anymore. If you guys used to club hopping, you don't expect them to start club hopping. If you used to visit them every day of the week when they were single, uncle, you cannot be coming to my house now as a married woman with a child every day of the week. It's not possible. And being me and knowing me, say you know go just show up for my doorstep. There are people like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. You need to let me know when you're coming to my house. We'll fix a day and agree on it. Period. Simple. Life should not be complicated. Sometimes you lose touch with your friends. Don't take offense. Don't start saying things like, now wow, you've moved houses, where are you? Or maybe the person reaches out to you and the first thing you utter is, you still dey live for Aja? Auntie, I don't pack comot for Aja. How about asking me, how are you doing? It's been a while. Oh, what's been happening? Let me be the one to, slowly tell you these things. You as a married man, uncle, if the marriage dynamics you have with your wife is to be inviting friends over every week, that is fine. You know the category of friends that would gladly accept your invitation. If the dynamics of marriage you have with your wife is to go out all the time, that is also fine. But please don't now English is a problem. Don't now feel like you are entitled to come and visit me or the next person because you guys are friends. Where it becomes worse is when you guys have actually lost touch. Not 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you've not seen, but you do have once in a while WhatsApp phone chat, or Facebook Messenger, if people still use it these days, or Instagram. That is different, absolutely different. But don't feel like, oh, this person is not allowing you come to their house. This your friend, this your guy, your guy. He don't marry. He or she is now married. Her family dynamics and your own is absolutely different. Don't now go and start yarning dust, for lack of a better word. Oh, I don't think your partner is treating you well. Oh, I don't think your please, it's exhausting. Make una dey try. Now I'm going to go back to something I had talked about in part one of this content. When a pregnant woman decides to film and document her pregnancy journey, see, you see those women, I give it to them. When a woman walks out from first trimester to third trimester, you guys are the real MVPs. It takes a lot. Yes, they are energetic, they're not feeling sick or tired or the nausea. For some reason, I have a problem pronouncing, feeling the word, I have a problem pronouncing the word nauseous. Oh, now it's even good. It's always a problem. I'll be saying no, 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 no. But anyway, you know that feeling, you're just feeling the nausea is there, right? Make I not go embarrass myself for street of YouTube. English is not my first, it's not my father's language. that nausea feeling, they still have it, but it's not as bad as some of us. Some of us, we get it worse. Like, as it's coming, you're running into the bathroom. Please, don't go and be comparing yourself to the next person. With my child, my daughter, I said to myself, oh, I'm going to film my YouTube. I would film my workout videos. Brothers and sisters, I did not do nothing. In fact, listening to music and even talking, I'm exhausted. Just to even shake my head and dance more like this, I am exhausted. And some people can't even do like this. They can't. Because who are you? As in, Belena, your mate? Is pregnancy your age mate? No. It takes a lot. Your body is working double than the normal working period it would have. So please, let's stop comparing. Now, this is for women. Let's stop comparing our pregnancy with other people's pregnancy. And no pregnancy is the same. If you've had one before and you're having the second, the third, you know it's not the same. And sometimes it's the same. Maybe something will change here and there. And please, don't go telling your friend, you're just sleeping, or maybe the husband or the in-law or the auntie or they'll now say, are you the first to get pregnant? Stop it. Just stop it. Her body is working overtime. Her body is saying, there's an alien inside me. I need to get rid of it. Look, it's one thing to be sick, like sick, like have malaria or some other medical whatever. You can explain how you feel and get solution for it. But once a woman is pregnant and she's having morning sickness, see, there's morning sickness, there's mild morning sickness, there's severe. After severe is you people that are nerds. Extreme there be good. There's the extreme one. That one is nobody's father's mate. There are some people who get hospitalized just from having morning sickness. So let's all be kind. Let's be gentle. Let's be kind with our words. Let's be compassionate. If you're not, see, it costs nothing to be kind. If you're not a compassionate person, if you're not a sensitive person, borrow it, learn it, Steal it. Kini papa, wetin happen? Just thief am. Just steal it. Because we all have to be considerate of the next person. You will come and say, oh, I want you to treat me the way I would like to be treated. Have you treated your sister that just had a baby nicely the way you want someone else to treat you? Even though you're a guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's be kind. Let's be gentle. You see those now, not pregnancy watchers, what do they call them? Belly watchers, postpartum belly watchers. You people, I go dey find una come house. Somebody will now come and tell me, Immaculate, your child is almost 2 and your belly is still big. Ìgbà yẹn ńkọ́? So what? Do you know what my body has been through? Do you know how slim I used to be? Do you know how my body stretched? Do you know how sick I was? Do you know if I am dealing with a medical condition that has made my belly remain where it is, even though I am doing so much cardio by going up and down the stairs, chasing my toddler, preventing her from killing herself or breaking her head? You don't know. Do you even know if I am one of those people who, when they are stressed, they add weight, not on the face, not on the arm, the belly? You don't know. Everybody's body system is different. Belly watchers, you people leave us alone. Na pikin we born, we no keep person. Kí ló dé? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ló dé? You guys, stop it. Just stop it. It's stressful. It's actually stressful. And you see those ones, Weight Watchers. You see the Weight Watchers, the Skin Watchers, the fashion. This Lagos, make a follow beat person. No. Now, from a personal experience, someone said to me, "Oh, you've lost so much weight. Are you stressed? Is your job stressful?" Before I open this, me, if you know me, I don't have a good mouth. It's just because of God and Jesus Christ, his son. God's son, Jesus. That's why I know they talk anyhow. Because if you live if you live in Lagos, Nigeria, and you're in Lagos, you guys, we don't have good mouth. We give it to you back to back. When this person said this to me, before I opened my mouth to respond to her, someone who's had a child, not one, not two, 3 kids, looked at her and said, when you have a child, you will understand. In fact, I think she actually said, do you wish to have a child? She's like, yes. So that's our prayer point. I said, okay, good. When you have a child, you will understand. Then you now come back to Immaculate and greet her. Just say, well done. You guys, stop it. One minute someone is looking all chubby. The next minute the person is looking stressed and sad. Some people don't know how to hide their sadness. Some people actually don't know how to. And they're not hiding it because they're not seeking help. They just don't want to be all up in your face, or maybe they don't feel comfortable sharing it with you. So if you have a friend whom you consider family and they share with you, please don't take it for granted. Sometimes you don't even need to advise them anything, just listen. So if I come out looking skinny tomorrow and you ask me, are you stressed? I'll slap you. I will just give you white. After all, the Bible said if they slap you, you turn the other cheek. Yes. Kini gbogbo rubbish here. What's the meaning of all this rubbish, you guys? Let's stop it, please. And you see career watchers. They think, God. This is July. Before the end of this 2024, you guys, you need to stop it. A woman decides with her husband that she is no longer going to the white collar job. In fact, she does not even want to be an entrepreneur. She wants to be a full-time housewife and a stay-at-home mom. It is her decision. Stop going to remind her of her past life. Do you think she doesn't think about it? On a normal day, you know that she's not a lazy person. She doesn't sit around and wait for one bobo to give her 100K or 50K. She's not lazy. Do you think she doesn't remember the things she did in her 20s, in her 30s? And now she's almost 40 and she has a family and a child. And you're not saying, you know that time I used to work in the bank, you used to be the manager of one fast food or one club and all that. You were out going. Leave her alone. Just leave her alone. I saw a post recently on Instagram. Can't remember the page. The person said, in summary, the most confused person is a multi-skilled, multi-talented person who is confused about his or her career. And that's absolutely true, because there's some mothers and some fathers that are multi-skilled, multi-talented. They are confused about their career. They don't know, okay, now I'm no longer single, I have a family. Should I focus on my photography? Should I focus on my interior designing? Should I focus on my sewing? Should I focus on my makeup? Should I focus on my teaching as a private tutor, either in academics or swimming or some other sports? Should I just travel? It's confusing, it's exhausting. So be gentle with people. There are people who are not multi-skilled and multi-talented. They are just one of those people that focus on one and one thing alone. Stop telling them to go do XYZ. Just listen to them. These are the people who are, in my personal opinion, because I fall under that category of people who do a lot of things and they are good at it. People may not know, people may not see it, but they know. And they don't have to go flaunting it. It takes a whole lot to even think about one thing that I'm good at. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. We are the people who are most sad, most depressed, but we still come out showing up for ourselves, our family, and holding space for our friends. It's a roller coaster of emotions. So please, when your friend just had just had a child and trying to grow her family, and she has decided to be a full-time mom and a stay-at-home mom, stop going to remind her that she needs to work and have her money. Do you think she does not know that she needs to have her personal money? I mean, do you think it is fun for her to go and ask her husband every 2 weeks and say, Bobo, I want to go and buy pants and bra? Or I want to go and visit my friend Rachel and I don't have Uber money. Or my fuel tank is empty. Do you think it is easy for her? Do you think it is fun for her? You guys, stop it. Stop reminding people. Stop saying things like this to mothers. For all you know, she's trying to switch from being a full-time banker, a full-time editor in some magazine or newspaper company into something else, just transition. Those people who focus on one career and one career alone, they don't know how to dabble different things because that's not how they're wired. But for some people, they're wired in different ways. I can make my own hair and I enjoy doing it. But the next mom might not even like touching her hair. She just wants someone else to handle it for her. When you have that kind of mom, don't go telling her, Kuku, put your hair in dreadlocks now. Or just Kuku, cut your hair now. So it's easy for you. Both you, the friend, both the sister, the husband, the auntie, the in-laws. You guys, just shh. Be gentle. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't. And let me tell you one thing motherhood does, being in a long term relationship and having your own family. Sometimes you would lose a lot, like you would lose a lot of friendship, whether intentionally or not intentionally, because we all understand and digest things differently. There are some relationships you know that, look, my spiritual awakening is happening. I cannot be with this person anymore. I can't be friends with this person anymore. And that's when you start having a lot of fights. Yes, you will fight, you will settle. And if you're like me, you'll be like, you overthink it. As an overthinker, you overthink it and you're like, maybe I should patch things up and I should go back. We're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Sometimes once you've gotten to that point, your gut feeling is saying you need to stay away from this person. It doesn't mean you hate the person or you dislike the person. Hold on to those good memories. Just hold on to them. But try not to slip back, because that's where the devil comes in. When you lose friendships, some will just die a natural death. Mr. A didn't say anything to Mr. B, Mr. B didn't say anything to Mr. Z, and everybody is fine. You see on the street, in the supermarket, at a social gathering, or in church or in mosque, you can still say hello to each other. Excuse me. You can actually. So when you start losing friendships, people, your circle, your circle starts reducing, it drops. And you don't need to be anybody else. Instead, you want to be a better version of yourself. You start, it's like an opportunity, in my own opinion. It's an opportunity for you to understand yourself, to learn about yourself, to have a relationship with yourself. I personally, in the past, everybody probably knew me as the life of the party. I'm the extrovert, I'm everywhere. But they didn't even know I had like a breakdown, a mental breakdown yesterday. But today I'm awake and alive. I'm thankful. I'm moving on. A lot of people don't even know the introverted side of me. And when it starts happening, they get scared. They're like, oh my God, are you okay? Because it's weird and so not like me to just go AWOL or not even talk to people or switch off my phone. But what spiritual awakening does to you is you just want that quiet and peace. So you start losing friendships because now you can reevaluate yourself, you can reevaluate your relationship. And it just doesn't happen with other people you had met in your life. It also happens internally, your extended family members, your immediate family members. So it's a lot, and it takes the grace of God to stand firm and continue. God never gives us anything that we can't handle, that He doesn't think we can't handle. Yes, it might be slow and hard and tough and all that stuff, but it's doable. So please, with this little gist of mine, I hope we can all change, be kind. And when we too, we fuck up, let's own up to our shit. You're an adult, nobody's gonna kill you, nobody's gonna beat you up rather. But let's be kind to mothers. Let's be kind. Because it might just be that, hello, how are you? My mother's people says, "Idigbo ole ji agwọ onye ọrịa." How are you can actually heal a sick person. That's the translation to what I just said. So please, let's be kind. You know, if somebody comes to them and say, oh, I want to start doing this, it's okay to just listen. If there are other topics you'd like me to cover, Please let me know. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, kindness is never enough. Put a smile on someone's face.